Hello everyone, today I'm going to share a news with the launch delay for Asynchronous Shadows. So the actual release date has been pushed back to 14th of February 2024 instead of a November launch date. It's due to the fact the poor sales from Star Wars Outlaws, which was mentioned by the Ubisoft people in different interviews, and it was underperformed on sales, whereas the game was actually well received by reviewers, and it was a great game actually. But the thing is, it was on Epic Store, and it was Epic exclusive, like even though it's available on Ubisoft Store too. It's not Epic exclusive. It was available on Epic Store apart from a Ubisoft Store. So in a lot of regions, both in my particular region, that is, so for me at least, while back in the day of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I tried to purchase the game both from a Ubisoft Store as well as from Epic Store. With Epic Store, I tried like a different cards of mine, like a debit card and both debit and credit cards of mine. I have posted a video regarding that one actually. So you can search my playlist. Like I can't able to purchase Assassin's Creed Valhalla, somewhere in the title that I meant. So just type Assassin's Creed Valhalla and you will see that video of mine posted like 4 years from now on. So after the actual launch of the game. So I posted a video, even though I haven't explained everything properly there. I was learning to. It was a transition phase for the channel. So back to English actually. So instead of going through my regional language. So even though I have haven't done a proper job with that video, but I have explained everything there. So with that one, so the launch delay is the only bad news for this game, and the good news is the game will be launched on day one on Steam too. So Steam Store too. So Steam Store is the top one. It can't be topped. So this one is the best reflection for Steam being the king of gaming stores so far, even now too. So even after all the years of exclusive games to Epic or other stores, Steam is still the king. So like a lot of people, like a lot of games and a lot of publishers, even people kind of opting out to Steam again, since it does have a lot of accessibility by a lot of player base. So it does have a lot of player base, even though there's an issue with Steam for the publisher and developers. It is due to the fact that it will take like a 30% cut from all the sales, where compared to 12% cut from Epic Store. The thing is with Epic and Steam, Epic Store does have an hassle when it comes to Epic Store. It's an hassle to purchase a game, whereas in Steam you'll get give the details and it will go through the sales and you'll get the game in no time. But in Epic Store, in my experience though, this is my own experience, while purchasing Assassin's Creed Mirage, so I was able to purchase Assassin's Creed Mirage on previous year. I had some issues even still during that time too. I had some issues and I went for credit card instead of debit card, even though the actual site kind of mentioned that I came to purchase that game from debit card. That's not an option there anymore, so I wasn't able to get that one, even though my card was working in all the platforms, like most of the platforms and most of the websites, even international websites too. But Epic Store, there were some issues with that one, so I can't able to purchase it, and I went and got a credit card from one of my friends and I got the game. So that's an hassle when compared to Steam Store. There are various payment options available and all are accessible for me, so that's where everything comes in handy. So I was going for PayPal too during Assassin's Creed Valhalla launch and tried everything there. Nothing worked for me at all. Even PayPal didn't work for me. The actual payment from Epic Store, it didn't have regional prices during the time with the Valhalla. Mirage, we had regional price during the launch of Mirage. It had regional price, and I think after the launch of Valhalla, I was contacting Epic Store, both Epic Store and Ubisoft on email and the chat, so they didn't help me at all there. I explained in that video too. And then after the launch of Immortal Phoenix Rising, so that's another game from Ubisoft, I tried to get the game too. It didn't happen, just like Valhalla too. That's one of the reasons I hate Epic Store still now too. Even after getting a Mirage, I played like 10 hours from Mirage. That's all I played. Couple of days before, I was going through my program list in the control panel. For some reason, I thought about uninstalling something which are not useful for me anymore. and then I came across Epic Store. And would you believe that I still have Epic Store on the on my PC over here? I was surprised to seeing that app on my PCs. I thought I was yeah, I has like I had uninstalled that one at all before, and when I uninstalled Mirage. Anyway, it's still there. So that's how bad Epic Store is actually. So you won't be like seeing that one often. When you compare to Steam, I usually see that one every day, go through the page every like most of the day and see what's there in the store. And even though Epic is offering like plenty of free games per month, I'm not going through Epic Store at all. It's totally useless in a way. So we had Alan Wake 2 launch back in with the Epic exclusive there. Alan Wake 2, that is Alan Wake 2. Then we had Control. Control was actually launched in Epic exclusive only. I couldn't get that one, and then back in 2022 they ported to Steam, and then we had a Steam then I purchased the game. And even though the game I like covered it on the channel entirely, the entire campaign I covered it on the channel, the main storyline, and covered it on live streams, and it was well received after the actual coverage of the other game. Even though the views are not great, but I appreciate everyone is like tuned into Control game. Even I play that game now and then. When compared to Mirage, it was like a year before, I haven't touched that game at all. It didn't finish that story at all. And hopefully, with the launch of day one for Assembled Shadows on Steam, I can able to showcase better, and I can able to play fully. So I can able to play the game fully, and I will cover it as much as I did for Assembled Odyssey on the channel. That's my plan so far. That's one of the reason I'm like covering this news one. It is not relatable to the channel, not relatable to the games which I cover on the channel at the moment, but it is very relatable to the channel in total, in general, in overall it is very helpful for the channel. And I think a lot of people are a lot of you guys are interested in Assembled Shadows. Probably some people are kind of very enjoyable to my actual gameplay for Assembled games, especially Odyssey. Even if I cover Odyssey now, I may get some new unique viewers in the channel. So a lot of people are there, and we'll say, because so some videos of mine from Assembled Odyssey are still picking the analytics some days here and there, and that's very relatable to the channel. Assembled franchise is relatable to the channel. And as I mentioned before, here we go. So we'll have the launch delay for Assembled Shadows news, and with that I probably will have access to, where's that one? I'll just go through the one here. Yeah, we'll have access to what's the one? Star Wars Outlaws, which I mentioned before. So they are like releasing it on Steam during November 21 instead of a delayed launch on Steam. So at the moment I can't able to find the price tag on my region for Star Wars Outlaws, but I haven't gotten any news on Steam. Like as on the Steam page, I can't able to see Assembled Shadows title so far, but it will be updated soon, I think. Also, it was like a few days now after this news, like a couple of days after the news was actually released, so it will get delayed. And look at this one here. They have mentioned like the 30% cut off all sales from with the Steam, and 12% cut from, which I explained before. Epic over here. This is the news which I was going through. And then look at this one here. Activision, Electronic Arts, Rockstar, Bethesda, and others publishers. Those publishers are getting back to crawling back to Steam store instead of Epic. They were releasing game titles for Epic exclusive, some other mock, and now they're getting back to Steam instead of just Epic exclusive. And this is kind of like putting the fact that Steam is more dominant than ever. They have mentioned it over here. And yeah, that's it for the news, guys. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful. It is not very relatable to the games which I cover at the moment, but it will, in general, it will help the channel, and hopefully you guys found this video like a news helpful.